I want to tell a short story that I thought about, and I can claim it's a original story, so it's not copied from anywhere or I have not read it anywhere else. So what happened was there was a young man called Chinmay who wanted to learn yoga. He wanted to understand about the truth. He wanted to acquire knowledge. He was looking for a teacher. He was looking for a guru. One day he came to know about a yogi who was living in some other village that was far away from Chinmay's village. There were forests and mountains in between, so he had to travel through the thick forest, through the mountains to reach this yogi guru's ashram. So Chinmay thought, since he is a yogi and well known guru, let's go and meet him. Let's ask him that can he be my guru. Chinmay was determined to be the yogi student, so he started going towards the yogi's ashram. He walked through the forest for 2 days and the mountains. Overall, it took 3 days for him to walk continuously from his village to reach yogi's ashram, which was far away in some other village, and that too was in a remote place. Finally, Chinmay reached yogi's ashram. He was tired. His whole body was aching. He was hungry and sleepless. But since he was a good person and he wanted to be a student of this guru, Chinmay directly went to the yogi who was sitting in his dhyana mudra, and Chinmay sat in front of him with folded hands and said, Guru, I came to you to be a student. Will you accept me as a student? Yogi opened his eyes slowly, looked at Chinmay, a very enthusiastic young man. Yogi said, okay, let us begin your education right now at this moment. Chinmay said, but Guru, I have traveled for around 3 days. I'm tired. I'm feeling sleepy as well. Is it possible for me to take at least some rest and begin the learning after some time? The Guru just smiled at him and said, looks like you have more knowledge than me. Chinmay was confused to hear these words from Yogi and slightly embarrassed as well. Because Yogi said to Chinmay, like, you have more knowledge than me. You have more yogic powers than me. Chinmay was confused, and his confusion can be seen on his face. Guru looked at him and said, you have control over your death. Chinmay said, how do I have control over my death? I'm very sorry. It's just that I'm too tired and I'm afraid that I will not be able to concentrate on what you're saying, what you will teach me. Guru said, no, that's not the problem. You will learn it anyhow. Even if you go to some other guru, you will learn it. But the thing is, you seem to have control over your death. You seem to have the time. Chinmay said, I'm very sorry, Guru, but I don't understand what you're saying. Yogi said, how do you know you're not going to die after some time? You're saying give you some time so that you can take a rest and come back. But how do you know you're going to live that far? It seems like you have the time. Seems like you control the time and you control the kal, the death, and also the time. If that is the case, you have more powers than me, because I cannot control the death. I can't do it. And Guru smiled. Chinmay understood what he had said and how it can be looked at. Now the inference from this story, my story basically, is that we always say I will do something after some time. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it day after tomorrow. I'll have a plan, like after some days I'll do it. Now there is no problem of planning something, but you have to understand that you cannot control your life. It is sad at some point of time. It has element of karuna in it. And ever since I have thought about this story, every time when I say something or somebody else says something, I will do it tomorrow, immediately a question comes to my mind: how do you know you're going to live till that time? So anyone who talks about the time after some time must have had some insight that he or she is going to live that far. Think about this story and let me know what you feel. And if you like it, please do share. Thank you.